have a little shopping video again. It has to be a hands-only video because I just got back from the salon. I went to get my hair cut and colored. You know, just my usual, same thing that I get every time. I got home, I walked in the door, my daughter looked at me, busted out laughing, and said, "You look like a chicken." So apparently I look like a chicken. I'm hoping that it's just because, you know, my hairdresser doesn't fix my hair the same way I do, which I'll never understand. You know, I didn't walk in looking like this. Why she think I want to walk out looking like this? I don't know. Anyway, she fixes it different than I do, so I'm hoping that that is what's causing the chicken look. But until I figure it out, hands only. I haven't gone anywhere. I got all this off of eBay. Well, eBay and just the internet over the past, I guess, week or so. And I love these things, so I wanted to show you what I got. I got a Money Receipts Manifold book from Wilson Jones. This is an old, and that's all it is just receipts. And I've already used a couple of the pages. But it's just a book. Oh, look, it even has its carbon paper. I didn't even notice that. But it's just receipts. And I love these. I think these will make great little journaling spots and cute little ephemera pieces to put into some books. These are perforated like that, and then these are intended to stay in the book. So that's what that is. I love those. I also got, let me get this. This is so cute. It's a little book called I Am It, and it looks to me almost like an early composition book almost, you know? The way it's made, and I don't know, it just looks like a composition book. But it's a little scrapbook that I think a little boy did. And it's got some pages where he drew pictures and he colored. And then it's got some stuff that he cut out, I guess from magazines. And oh, look. It's just precious. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but I really like it. Maybe that's a family picture. I don't know. And I guess this is the little boy. It's dated 1931, so I'm not really sure. I just love all the pictures and his drawings, and I'll figure out something to do with this other than just flip through it and grin like an idiot. That's what I've been doing. Okay, I got some of these. I love Glassine envelopes. Anything Glassine. I just like the way the paper sounds. I'm really drawn to paper that makes good noise. I love the crinkly of it. I just love it. And Glassine's one of those that does that. So I found, excuse me, it was 100 Glassine envelopes, and they were about $5 on eBay. That included shipping and everything. And these are great for books or for your mini albums or whatever. Or just to sit here and flip through and listen to them. Makes their delightfully crinkly sounds. And more Glassine. I've got these. They were also about $5. And they are, and when you're looking for stuff like this on eBay or anywhere really, check, instead of looking in the crafts section, check the camera, the photography section, because they use these, oh, and the stamp collecting also. Sorry. They use these to keep stamps and film negatives in. And a guy had a whole bunch of these, and he said there were 100, but there's actually, I kind of roughly counted them, and there's at least 110. And he said some of them have been written on, which I think he viewed as a flaw, and I'm thinking, bonus! So, you know, that's fine with me. And I like the size, because, you know, there's all kinds of stuff that you can put in there, and, you know, or just fondle, whatever you want. Anyway, those I thought were a really good deal for the size, and I think it was like $5, maybe $6. That was shipping and everything. So, I am good on Glassine for a while. These, okay, I was just downright giddy over these. This just, I have been so excited about this ever since I opened them this morning. And it was another $5 eBay deal. And it's green stamp books. And the description was kind of vague. You know, it was like, I think it only said 5 green stamp books. But there's more than 5. And it didn't say if they had stamps in them or if they were empty. So I was assuming that they were empty green stamp books, which would have been fine with me, but they're not. A couple of them are, but a couple of them have stamps in them, and this one has quite a few. And this is the stamp that I remember. Looked just like this. I can remember sitting at the kitchen table, and my mom would put a wet sponge in a bowl and give me and my sister all her green stamps and the books, and then we would just go to town putting them in the books. And then when we were through, our fingers were green, and they tasted so good. Because, you know, some of them we put to the sponge, but most of them we licked because they tasted good. So I was really excited to get these green stamp books. This is just cool ephemera. And I'm going to have to look up who that seller was and watch to see if they have any more fun stuff like that, because I would buy more if I found it. See, these I think are empty, these two, but the rest have got stamps in them. So this took me back to a happy place. That was fun. And this, did these come in here? I don't think this is the envelope these came in. I think this was some of the Glassine envelopes. But look at all the stamps that he used. I'm going to cut those off and save those because that's kind of cool. So, you know, that was like a bonus. And then the last thing I got was my order from Pick Your Plum. Oh, I meant to look up. Okay, hang on. Okay, sorry about that. I couldn't remember how much this one was, so I had to go look it up. And it was $10. Pick Your Plum it's like at pickyourplum.com, and it's one of those things where, you know, every day they have like a daily deal, and they'll email it to you, and it's usually some kind of crafty item for sale, and it's deeply discounted, like 67% off, and they only have a limited number, and it's only for sale for 24 hours. So, you know, you can buy that day's deal or not, and they put a new one out every day, Monday through Friday, and they're really actually pretty good. I've signed up to be on the email list for several places like this, and this is the only one I've ever actually ordered from, and I've ordered from them several times. And this I got, it is some thread, and I've been doing a lot of sewing on some of the journals I've been making. Let's see if I can grab one. These are going to go up on Etsy pretty soon, or I don't know, eventually. But the covers are fabric that's covered with paper that I sort of collaged on there, and then I just sew all over it, which I don't really sew. I don't really know how, so this is really good for me. It's easy, but it uses up a lot of thread, and I don't have a lot of thread. I don't have a lot of colors. That's what the inside looks like. This particular one was made out of pages from a craft magazine. I think it was Somerset Studio. Yeah. And then on the junk journal inside, it also includes pages from the same magazine. maybe not the exact same issue, but you know. So I'm really loving these, and I stuck handles on them, so they look almost like a little purse, but it's a journal, so you can take it with you, and you know, it's just fun like that. So I've been making a bunch of these and using up thread. So Pick Your Plum had all these colorful threads, so I jumped on it. And they're like just a polyester regular thread, and there's 10 rolls, and with shipping and everything it was $10. So it's like $1 a roll for, you know, bright thread. There's a bunch of it on there, so I thought it was a pretty good deal. And I love all of the bright colors. So that was Pick Your Plum, and that is all I have for today. I'm going to go assess my chickenness, see what I can do about that, and then figure out what to do next. The end.